The threat of Omicron in holiday season has now prompted states to impose stricter curbs. Delhi has recorded highest number of Omicron cases till date. Its tally stands at 142. It also becomes the latest to reintroduce night curfew in the wake of the surge in COVID cases. The night curfew would be applicable from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. starting today. On Sunday, Delhi reported 290 fresh coronavirus cases and had one fatality, while positivity rate rose to 0.55%. Night curfews have been imposed by neighbouring states of UP and Haryana. Maharashtra has reported 31 cases, single highest detections in a day, taking the tally to 141. State earlier issued fresh COVID guidelines, including strict night curfew from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. The New Year Eve parties have been banned in the city of Mumbai. The new surge has also dulled the wedding season. The government has put a cap of 100 guests for indoor weddings and 200 for outdoor weddings. The new guidelines have restricted capacity of gyms, spas, hotels, theatres, cinema halls to 50%. Country's Omicron tally is at 578 at the moment. Pankaj Upadhyay is now joining us for the latest. Pankaj, we've known that Maharashtra tests a lot, and hence you're seeing those numbers as well emerge from Maharashtra and rather very strict guidelines that have been imposed by the administration. How's the implementation looking like?
Chaiti, currently I think the problem areas for Mumbai remains the busy marketplaces and the local trains, of course. I travel in Mumbai locals daily and I see many people who are not abiding by COVID appropriate behavior. I think the state government and the railways will have to look into this aspect very, very carefully, because the health experts maintain that if crowd management is not done in a proper fashion, that the rate of infection could increase in the days to come. And significantly, a member of the state COVID task force, Dr. Shashank Joshi, has said that the next 2 days are going to be very, very crucial. He said this in reference to the rising COVID cases in Mumbai and Maharashtra. We know that the state government and the Brihanmumbai Municipal Corporation has come out with various guidelines, and it has also warned the people that if the rules and regulations are not followed, then strict action is going to be taken against them. But in order to have strict implementations of the rules and the guidelines which have been rolled out by the government, I think on ground zero a strict vigil needs to be kept. There are still many pockets in the Mumbai, especially in the areas, the slum pockets, the clusters, which are, which in the past have been giving trouble to the state government and the BMC. So these are the small areas which really need to be looked at. As you rightly pointed out, the state has been conducting tests on a consistent level. Still, the COVID numbers are rising, and the health experts say this is a matter of concern. The Omicron tally in the state has reached 141, and in the state, Mumbai has the highest number of Omicron cases as well. At the same time, we've been telling the viewers how the BMC has said that there's going to be absolutely no party, be it in any enclosed space or open space, for the New Year's. So all those people who are thinking that they could celebrate at Marine Drive or Bandstand, that is absolutely banned. Even for the residential society, there can be no terrace parties. No residential society can organize any party whatsoever. Otherwise, there's going to be strict action. Plus, this is wedding season is still on. So there is a cap there as well. Not more than 100 people at any given moment can attend any function. So as far as the government is concerned, it has rolled out the new guidelines. As far as the big question of lockdown is concerned, Maharashtra Health Minister Rajesh Tope a couple of days back had said that the
insurance, Pankaj, with the New Year Eve parties and people want to celebrate at home in small groups, is that also not allowed? And how are they going to be ensuring implementation of this?
As far as the residential housing societies are concerned, the BMC is absolutely clear. No terrace parties. The premises cannot be used for any commercial purposes. There can be no parties in the commercial areas, be it the malls or any halls or any party halls, be it clubs, pubs, anywhere. There cannot be any party whatsoever. In BMC Commissioner, in fact, in a note had some days back said that avoid any parties, avoid going to any public hotspots as well. So the message from the BMC is clear that the situation is very critical, and that the people of Mumbai especially will have to realize their collective responsibility and abide by COVID appropriate behavior. And as I said, that at many places I have seen people are not following the rule, and it will be substantiated by the fact that the BMC, Railway and Mumbai Police collectively have amassed around 82 crores just as fines from people who have not been wearing masks in public places. This is from April of 2020. The various marshals that have been appointed at various places across the city and the suburban areas have been collecting fines from the people. But BMC continuously is saying that collecting fines from the people is not their purpose. People will have to realize that they do not want a situation of the lockdown that they have seen earlier as well.
Right.
And the only
All
way
right, so
to
this is a
remain
highly
safe
transmissible Omicron variant that we are talking about, and the BMC has really gone ahead and enforced guidelines to stop the spread of Omicron, and the administration in Maharashtra is really looking after making sure that people are not getting together in mass gatherings, especially in the festivities. Let's see what Delhi's looking like right now. Shreya, what's the situation in Delhi? Maharashtra really has gone ahead and enforced a lot of guidelines. What about Delhi? And what are the guidelines? Are the implementations in place?
Well, Jyoti, from today the night curfew has come into place in the national capital. This after we saw those rise in cases that were reported. 290 cases were reported in Delhi yesterday, and the maximum Omicron cases are also currently from the national capital, taking the number to 142. This is the reason why we see the night curfew putting into place. Remember, the graded action plan that was in effect since the past 1 year is also initiated, which includes the 50% limitation for restaurants as well as the 200 people cap for social gatherings and events. Now, one thing that is also likely is that if the spike continues, a yellow alert could again be issued. The yellow alert will probably yet again cause the damage to the non-essential services. That's the shopping malls, the other shops that are open, which are non-essential services. This could again face a curb if the spike goes on. That's the yellow alert. If at all the spike, the way it has been increasing in Delhi, continues, and we could also very well see cinemas and shopping malls also facing that curb. And because of this continuous spike, we also see that meeting that's currently being held at the Election Commission in the National Capital, where the Health Secretary is also meeting the Election Commission officials, keeping in mind the upcoming elections. So a lot of things specifically going on right now in the National Capital so far as the Omicron spike is concerned.
All right, leave it at that. Thanks so much, Pankaj and Shreya, both for joining us. Let's now get you a sense of the holiday curbs across the length and breadth of the nation. So if you're living in Delhi,